My name is Carly Lorraine Noelani Kajiwara. I've been born and raised here in Moanalua, Oahu in Hawaii. I'm 19 years old and I'm currently a student at UC Berkeley.
And what is your first memory of your friendship?
She walked into class, the end of a semester-long class, where two students had been learning Olelo Hawaii. And both of them were very unsure about their capabilities, but one of them had learned some sentences, and he spoke the sentences to her, and she understood them and answered back, and that was a beautiful moment.
Oh, I'm so happy she remembered that. Wow. Yeah, Lena's amazing. She's very comforting, I would say. Being so far away from home and being in Berkeley, she really gives me that comfort of kind of like a second mother, and I look up to her so much, and she's an amazing friend. I really like her warmth and her openness. She's very easygoing, very understanding, and I think she's very down to earth, and I appreciate that. And it's hard to find that in people, and she's an amazing example of being so, how should I say, very just open. Yeah. We became friends. The first time I met Lena was through a Native American program. I was looking for a way to remain in touch with my culture, being so far from home. I was one of the only Native Hawaiians in Berkeley at the time who was interested in practicing culture and keeping the language alive. And I met her through a program at a cooking session. It was a Native American cooking session, and she was there to support some of her other students as well. And we were introduced, and she invited me to come to see her class on Native languages. And I came for the first day, immediately fell in love with the curriculum, the way she teaches, the way she presents herself, the way she runs her class. And ever since then, I've been in her class every semester. My superpower. Oh, that's a tough one. I like to hope I relate well with other people, or I like to talk story and just relate with people. Yeah. Kind of a side topic, I guess, but the Kingdom of Hawaii was actually illegally annexed by the United States of America, so I think in general, if the Hawaiian people could get their land back, that would be amazing. I'm very proud to be Hawaiian, actually. I think that's the first thing that comes to mind. I'm proud to come from where I am from, and I'm proud to be part of this heritage and this thing that goes back thousands of years to the first people that touched this land, and to be connected to this land here, to be so bound to it. I'm very proud to be Hawaiian, to be able to speak the language, to practice the culture, and to be part Hawaiian. Yeah. My spirit vegetable? Oh, vegetable. I really like broccoli, actually. Not raw. If it's steamed and with like a little bit of mozzarella cheese, that's the best. I love broccoli. I guess friends meet, all kinds of different needs. But in general, honesty, loyalty, companionship, and just, being able to have a good time with each other, and, being able to share perspectives and learn something different from everybody. And I think everybody in my life gives me, something different in each way, and that's amazing to me. Friends are vastly important to me. I think, I've laughed my hardest laughs, and I've done the craziest things with my friends, and meeting new people and just forming that kind of relationship, that bond with other people is, I think, one of the most important and the most fulfilling things in the world. Friendship's amazing, and just getting to meet everybody. I think since I'm young, and I'm doing school, and besides that I don't really have much else. I live with my parents, and I have a car. I can kind of see my friends frequently. I would like to spend more time with them, go on more adventures, go surfing more often, hiking more often, but in general I'm pretty happy. I can see that kind of going downhill though, as we grow up, as we get jobs, as we get busy with lives and our families. But yeah, I think in general, I really love hanging out with my friends. In general, yes, it's easy. A lot of people are very open and willing to talk to people, and they were looking for that connections. Sometimes it may be hard to find somebody that you really click with, but in general, I think making friends and being friendly and talking story, as we call it, is pretty easy and very fulfilling, very fun. Oh yes, definitely. I agree. Some of my best friends are guys, like Kaiku out there, Ka'ua, they can easily be friends, and I see how it gets complicated sometimes, but if you don't make it complicated and you're just in it for that friendly relationship, it can work out very nicely. I'm sending you guys to Yuki. She is a family friend from Japan. They moved here, I think, a few years ago. But I remember when they first moved here, their family invited my family to their first house in Mililani, and that's the first time I met Yuki. She's an amazing young woman. I think she's still in high school. She's a few years younger than I am, but she's very friendly. She adapted really quickly, especially, you know, from a hard move from Japan to here. And she's fun, and she's full of energy, and she's very, very sweet. So it's been a pleasure knowing her and having our families get close over the years. She's very outgoing, I think. It's hard, you know, coming from Japan but not really speaking any English, coming here to Hawaii, and she really, you know, made new friends. She made a niche for herself, and she really blossomed, I guess, and she became such a wonderful young woman. I really enjoy talking to her, and she's always bubbly, energetic, eager to talk story and eager to laugh and please. I really love her energy. I think that's the first thing that stands out to me, is that she's happy all the time. She's bubbly, she's very kind, very sweet, and she's always eager to talk story, and very, very easy to converse with, and I like talking with her a lot. First memory, I think I remember going to her house. When they first moved, they were starting to set up their house in Mililani, and it didn't have, you know, much furniture because they're still moving in. I think it was their first week that they got here, but they decided to have a housewarming party, and they invited everybody, you know, our family and a couple other friends over, and I remember meeting her in her living room for the first time, and she was very sweet right from the beginning and very open, and it was really exciting to get to know her as a young woman coming to Hawaii. I guess, like, hey Yuki, it's been such a wonderful time getting to know you, and I'm so glad you're here in the islands, and I'm really appreciative for your friendship.